very famous Jennifer Bartok.
Oh, please, please. I'm trying to be like you. When I grow up, I'm trying to be like you. I'm
Oh,
trying to
that's
be
funny
like you.
because I am following your path, so I don't know what you're saying.
Oh, please. You're too kind. Too kind.
Well, because um you are always promoting and talking about people, and I'm thinking, but I want to know more about Jennifer. I want to know more
Aw.
about her, you know.
Aw.
But do you remember? Do you remember how we met?
No.
I don't
That's
even
a good
remember.
question.
I remember seeing events from early on, like few
Yes.
years back, and I will always see
Oh.
them. Like I think it was in California.
Yes, you're absolutely right. But that's a good question, Ada. How did we meet? Oh my goodness.
I don't even I don't even remember myself how we met, but I do remember seeing your events in California, and always wanting to go and be there and see what you
Aw.
were doing, and somehow we all got lucky enough to have you come to New York
Come
City,
back.
and then start doing the events in New York City, and
Oh,
and
thank
and now
you.
you are in South Carolina. I mean, you're
Yes.
all over.
Yes, 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 yes. Unfortunately, as you know, it's going to be a little while before we return to New York City, our beloved city.
Hmm.
So it's going to take a minute before when things need to get a little bit safer and fully reopened, and then we can come
Yes,
back to New York. But
yeah.
it's a little rough.
But it will be soon. I'm very hopeful that things will be working out, and we all get back to somehow normal.
Yes.
I want to show some pictures that I was checking, and I have to say that this one, I love this one. You are with a big idol.
Oh, thank you. Look at you. You have just dug deep in the archives there. Look at you.
I had to. How this? I mean, tell me about this picture.
Oh, absolutely. That was one of the first events back in New York City. And Dionne Warwick is, as you can see, pictured, and Jody Applegate, big advocates, big friends. Um, the beautiful young lady on the far left is she was at WBLS at the time, and they were all advocates and friends who were busy and active in the
Amazing.
charity scene in New York at the time, and we connected with them, and that was one of the first celebrity catwalk events. I want to say that was 2011. I may be off my rocker, but I want to
Ah,
say that was around 2011.
and look at that banner with all those sponsors. I'm
Yeah,
wondering from that time who's still around.
exactly. That's a very good point. Let's see. That's a very, very good question. Well, what's great is Naughty Monkey is still around. Kinky Curly is still around. Unfortunately, Pele has gone out of business, but
Uh,
some of them are still around and still kicking.
that's amazing. Okay, let me think. I said that I had to have some fun with you and go around
Oh, look at
time,
you.
traveling time.
Oh, yes. Look at that. That's at the Playboy. Look at you, Ada. I love it. That's at the Playboy Mansion. I have to say, Hugh Hefner was a big advocate of
Wow.
animals, and God bless him, he picked up the dogs. It's almost like the dogs knew where to come to be saved, and he supported the events in California and the Playmates. We used a lot of Playmates who were big animal advocates and who
Yes.
supported
Yes.
us on the West Coast. And that was in the game room Mr. Hefner loved a lot of wood paneling, as you can see there. He was a big fan of wood paneling and carpet. And even the gym had wood paneling and carpet in it. And that was one of our visits to the mansion.
So I'm very noisy, but did you get to go to the, how about they call it, the cave pool?
The grotto? No, I'm sorry, no grotto. That's okay. No grotto. I only, I'm such a foodie. I stayed mostly in the kitchen area, and in that day we were in the game room. But I'm greedy, so I always wanted to see what was happening in the kitchen area.
Well, I remember one of the girls, what were their names? Mascot. What was her last name? She had.
There are a couple of them. There's Bridget Marcourt.
Bridget. So yes, Bridget came to New York City once because she jumped into the dog fashion world.
Oh.
And she created a Playboy T-shirt line for dogs.
Oh.
So I got to meet her, very sweet girl. And then after we met, I invited her to the New York Pet Fashion Show, and she actually came with her crew, and they filmed. She had Vanilla with her all night. Very, very sweet girl. Very sweet girl.
Yes.
And the other two that were very nice too, but I had a more rapport with Bridget.
With Bridget, yes.
With Bridget,
yes. Mm-hmm. That's awesome. They're very nice. They're very nice girls. That's awesome.
Okay. How about this? What was happening there?
Oh, yes. I crashed. You know me, Amy. You can't take me anywhere. I feel like I'm at home. So there. We were doing a spot on the news. Amy Freeze, who is one of the meteorologists at ABC, is, a big advocate. And so we were there, and I was, of course, just playing around, trying to get an audition together, trying to see if I could get a side job, see if I could get some work.
Oh, my God.
See if I could get some work there.
Okay, so you've been in New York for a few years now doing the events, but so what comes to mind when you hear the word Chihuahua?
Oh, when I hear the word Chihuahua, I think of a very big personality in a very little body. I think of a very big, fun, fierce, wonderful, big dog that has been compressed, if you will, into this wonderful little package. Oh my God. I think of fun and heart and.
I think you are describing this dog that I'm going to post right now.
Oh, there she is. There's your friend.
It's so funny because I was looking for pictures for Charlie.
Oh.
And I saw that. I said, that is so adorable. That's baby Charlie.
That is baby Charlie. Shout out to Limu Simmons and her husband who did a Christmas party, and he stepped in as Santa, and there we are in one of the rare occasions, because your girl Charlie can be a little all over the place.
Yeah.
So your girl Charlie can be a little all over the place. So that is a rare moment of peacefulness. Yes. That's fantastic.
Well, those are just a few of the pictures that caught my attention, and I thought they go into your memory lane. But another picture that I have another picture here that is obviously more personal, and then a very personal moment in your life. But you have it on Facebook, so I guess I can share it.
You can share it. Oh, yes. That was my wedding. That's what they tell me. I believe that was my wedding. That's what they tell me. I thought I would just pop in there and get married real quick.
Yeah, that's beautiful. So I
Oh,
love
thank
cake.
you.
And I see how you have like the little dog at the end of the cake.
Yes, that was Coco at the time. And of course, we could not have, at the venue, we could not have dogs at the wedding. My mistake, my error. I should have found a dog-friendly venue, but I did not. So we had to represent, Coco had to be there in some way. And so there she is being represented on the cake.
So is that made out of sugar, or is just a figurine that you
It is
found?
just a figurine. It is honestly
Okay.
just a figurine. I wish that would have been, you see, next time I know, because I know you could create something like that. But that is just a figurine. You would have done something
So
out of sugar.
How long is this? How long when is your anniversary?
That picture is June 1, 2014.
Oh, so it
So
just
only 6 years ago.
well,
And our anniversary was
happy
in June.
belated anniversary.
Thank you.
Or it could be also happy upcoming anniversary.
There you go. Exactly.
Depends on which way you're going.
Exactly. Which way I'm going. Exactly. I brought it out. So there it is. Yes, there it is.
And that it actually looks like your real Coco.
Yes, it looks like Coco. Absolutely. Yes.
So it's interesting how still, I mean, we're talking like 6 years ago, you were able to find a figurine of the dog. Yes. Oh, look at you.
Yes, we had to bring in an appearance, a real quick.
Yes.
Ay. Say hello to your friend Ada. Exactly. Say hello to Ada.
So for how long have you been doing the dog events? I mean,
the dog events have only been, in California, they were all really celebrity driven. So when I came back to New York and started doing events, I'm going to tell you that they started out being doggy events in 2011-ish. 2011, I stopped doing them in California and we transitioned to dog-related events. That you showed me, the picture being one of the first.
For how long you were making them in California?
California, they were going on they started when I was at the Jamie Foxx show, so that's dating myself, so that tells you. So they were going on in California from about 97 to 90, they were going on in California from 1998 till about 2010.
Wow.
Because even when I moved back to New York in 1999, we were still doing them in California. I was just going back.
Incredible. Wow, that's amazing.
So they were still going on in California.
So you're basically one of the few people that started way back and doing this.
Yes, but they were not always dog friendly, I have to say. So really, I'm going to tell you only dog friendly in the 2011-ish.
When
they transitioned to dogs. Yes, they were just celebrity driven fashion shows up until then.
Okay, but it still is very interesting and fascinating. That you would do, and then now it takes us to this. Let me see. Okay, it takes us to this one now.
Yay! Yes. And what will Ada Nieves for Pets be showing on the runway in November? We are excited.
Oh my God, I have no idea. But how many designers you have for the show?
Oh, I'm going to tell you 40.
40 designers.
40 designers from as you know, from all over the world. As you know, we've got everywhere from England and Ireland and Morocco. And your beautiful Graciela from Argentina, who you connected me with, and Juanita Esparza from Guatemala, who you are very familiar with, who does incredible rescue work herself. So we really are trying to cover a lot of areas. And as you know, people from all over the country will descend upon Spartanburg, South Carolina to hit the catwalk.
To hit the catwalk. Okay, and then what we have to say that you have 40 designs, but it's not just one night. You have 3 days.
Yes, ma'am.
Of dog fashions in the hotel. What is it? It's in the hotel,
yes.
right?
There's several hotels connected to it. The venue is called 1881 Event Hall, but there's a Hampton Inn right next door. There's a Marriott right next door. The venue is literally sandwiched by hotels.
Oh, that is amazing. So do you have vendors at the event too?
Yes. Yes. We have vendors who are coming to the event. We have some new vendors who are kind of debuting their new items. So we're excited about that. So there'll be vendors, there'll be incredible 3 days of raffles. There will be food, of course, food and drink every day. And
You
reception every day.
Yes,
exactly. You know, you gotta have food and drink. You gotta have food and drink.
It more than a catwalk. It is actually like a dog fair, for the weekend.
Absolutely, very good. Absolutely.
Yeah, and people. I mean, friends getting together, and new people coming and finding out of what's happening, and joining our wonderful world of pet fashions.
Yes.
Have you had other animals besides dogs attending the event?
Unfortunately, we have only had dogs and cats.
Okay.
We have only had dogs and cats. We don't have any cats this show, but we have had cats in the past. But we have now, in December, as you saw, in New York, we had a wonderful pig who attended the show. Uh-huh. But we have only had dogs and cats. But we're open to any.
How about that? I think you had the turtle once also from Clover. Didn't he brought you the turtle?
Oh, you're absolutely right. Clover has brought her. You're absolutely right. I'm forgetting about the poor turtle. The turtle has also been in attendance. That's true. You're absolutely right.
People are hard to imagine a dress-up turtle, so they had to come to your show and see it, or come to the New York Fashion Show. Either show has the turtle all dressed up.
That's right. Exactly.
I'm always like, for my show, I'm always looking for one species that I want to feature, and just to show people how they can join the fun of pet fashions, and they can use that not only for themselves because they like it, but if they're doing some type of therapy animal and at assisted living places, or they go to schools, or they can bring so many they can make so many friends and bring so many smiles through pet fashion.
Yes, you're absolutely right. Yes, you have really shown that. You've really shown that the world of, and you're so inclusive in literally any. I've seen I want to call it an iguana, but I may be incorrect. It may not be an iguana. It may be a glider. But I have seen reptiles at New York Pet Fashion, and
bearded dragons. We had
the dragon. Thank you, the bearded dragon. The most gorgeous little ponies, miniature horses. Gorgeous! I fell in love with those horses. Beautiful.
I know. It's so much fun. I think that a lot of people, when they hear pet fashion now, it's very common for the dogs, and then through the last 5-6 years, it also transcended to the cats. So it has become kind of normal in those two species. But when you go online, especially on Facebook, you can see other pet owners that are dressing their animals. I think there is I forgot what's the country, they have like a goose parade, and all the geese get all dressed up. And I have seen the little goats in their pajamas.
Oh, no way.
And I've seen also pictures of turtles with their sweaters for winter, because you know that the temperature affect their, their status. So
Yes.
so people
Yes.
do put something
Yes.
warm on the tail. So instead of putting the lights, they make them like
Yes.
these little funky sweaters
Yes.
to keep their temperature. I mean, it has evolved.
Yes.
When I first started, the at that point, what was in the media was a designer that was using Madagascar roaches as jewelry, and they were live. Okay, the
No.
live insects, live Madagascar roaches, and then he was adding or gluing, which I don't agree now, but at that time it was interesting to watch. He was gluing crystals and embellishment to the live insects, and then they were worn by the models like a brush or a
Yes.
ring or
Yes.
even earrings. I mean, I probably can Google it and find that, but that's how, it caught my attention. So,
Wow.
because I thought, well, if a roach can get dressed, my dog can get dressed faster.
Exactly. Exactly. Exactly.
But
Wow.
you're
Wow.
always,
Wow.
yeah. But I mean, the funny thing is that you haven't even start with your latest event is going to be in November,
Yes.
right?
Yes. Yes.
And you are already planning May.
Yes,
Oh, did I
ma'am.
lose you?
Oh, I'm
Okay.
here. I can hear you. I don't know what
Okay.
I've got you. Oh, there we go.
Yeah. I
Yes,
mean, you are
ma'am.
so brave. You haven't finished November and you're already planning May.
Well, I'm hoping. I wanted to throw our hat into the ring for May because I am thinking that in lieu of current events, your calendar is going to be so crowded for
Mm-hmm.
2021. I'm
Oh,
thinking that let me put right, exactly. You're going to be busy. Everyone's going to be super busy. So I wanted to make sure that you saved the date, that you penciled us in for May 2021. And also, May is a funny month because you don't want to conflict with Mother's Day weekend. You don't want to conflict with Memorial Day weekend. So I wanted to put it out there that we're already planning for May, so that as you run out with your mask on into the world in 2021, that you will keep Paws in the City in Spartanburg in the back of your mind.
but I'm sure that everyone is getting ready for that too. I mean, we are so thirst for having events happening and for
Yes.
getting together, just
Yes.
to see each other and being able to hug and see the little creatures, the little pets that we have.
Yes.
We're just thirst of going back to it. I
Yes.
mean, we can't wait enough. But
I'm looking forward to February, to your New York Pet Fashion Show.
oh my God, yeah.
I'm looking
That's
forward to that.
you and me and many.
I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward.
Well, but going on that note, thank you, because you
Oh,
always
thank you.
help. Also, you're one of the few that you are an organizer and a producer of events, and then I'm always love working with you and helping
Oh,
each
thank
other.
you,
You're
Ada.
so open-minded and always so generous, helping the pet
Oh,
community, and not only pet community, everybody. You help everybody, whoever is
oh,
around you. You
thank
have
you,
you
thank you,
have this
Ada.
you have this incredible
Oh,
generosity and soul
oh,
that
thank you.
it projects, and that's why everything that you do is a success, because we
Oh,
all love you, we all can relate to what
oh,
you do. So
thank
thank
you,
you
thank
for
you.
helping me at the New York Fashion
Oh,
Show.
please, and I look forward to. Please put me to work in February. Put me down. Put me in. Put me in, Coach. Put me in. Put me in.
But you became like a captain, like I said,
Oh,
right,
I'm your captain.
everything
I'm
else.
here. Please, whatever you need.
Well,
Absolutely,
well, it's fun.
absolutely.
No, I just want you to know how much I appreciate that, and then how
Oh,
much I
thank you.
admire you and love you
Oh, thank
for
you.
one of the few that is open-minded and is always willing to help, and you know,
Aw,
because at the
yes,
end it's all about that. I help you, you help
yes,
me, and we work
yes,
together, and
exactly.
we build our community, and
Yes,
that makes us stronger, because then
yes,
we can show that there is a need, uh,
yes,
on businesses, on government, on all
yes,
different aspects
yes,
of a community that is there, and you know, and has to have things done for them. But
absolutely.
so before we finish, because I know that you're busy, and I'm very grateful
Aw,
that you took
oh,
a few
thank you. Of
minutes
course.
to do this. Is there anything that you would like to say on your own? Yeah.
Oh, what is there to say? This has been a
I
wonderful,
think I
wonderful chat, and wonderful. Thank you for always including you. Thank you for always lending your time, your talents, and your designs and everything to what we do. Like you
we're gonna
said,
end up we're gonna
yes,
we're gonna end
exactly,
up kissing each other here, like
exactly,
no, but
exactly.
let me just finish this for you then. You
Yes,
have the catwalk on MSN on TV, and
yes,
then people can see it on the local channels in Manhattan, right?
yes. Correct,
Do you
correct.
know when they come out? Do you have a specific time?
Sundays, we're on Celebrity Catwalk is on Sundays at 7:30 on Manhattan Neighborhood Network. And if you miss it, or if your cable provider does not carry MNN, our episodes live perpetually on YouTube. So you can always see them on YouTube. And
Yes,
we will start shooting new episodes. The studio, of course, closed down in 2021, but we will kick off new episodes in January of
okay, okay.
2021.
So where in YouTube they can find it? How?
Just put in Celebrity Catwalk. Our channel is Celebrity Catwalk on YouTube, and you can see all our episodes on our channel. And if you hit the like and subscribe button, you'll always be up on what we're doing.
Perfect. And then I saw that one of your latest episodes was bilingual. You had
Oh, yes,
the Spanish,
yes,
a Spanish version of Celebrity Catwalk.
yes, yes. There
I
you
love.
go.
Hey, listen, being a
Good.
Latina myself, I was like, yeah, you go.
There you go. Exactly. Got to represent. Exactly.
Well, thank you, Jennifer. I love chatting
Thank
with you.
you.
And then I hope to see you soon.
Yes, absolutely. I hope to see you very soon.
Okay. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.